I think we might be live.
Are we?
Yeah, I think we're live. Hello, everybody. Hey there.
Hey.
Hey there, Tammy for life. I hope you're good. It's good to see you in the chat, nice and early. SJ?
Yeah.
SJ. Like, it's funny. You can skip the end. So, how's everybody doing? I'm assuming, like most people, you all took L's this weekend. Now, there's a couple of you I know for sure didn't take L's. But anyway, happy Sunday. Hope you.
Yeah. Happy Sunday.
What's up
Oh,
with you?
I don't know. You put this thing here, and I don't like it. It's really off-putting.
What do you mean it's
I
off-putting?
don't know.
Anyway,
I don't like it. Hey Joe Dolan. Hey Rob. Hey, can't talk again. Hey Strix. Hey Horror King. Hello. Sorry, Huxley.
you're gonna have to stretch your legs. So, as always, everyone, the dog is underneath us tonight. He's down here somewhere, and it's Sunday night, so it's Sneaker Streaming Sundays. If we've got some new people on the stream, hey, my name is Mr. B,
I'm Mr.
and this is Sneaker Streaming Sundays. And we're Pint of Stuff, and if you haven't subscribed, it's somewhere down there. Don't forget as well, gang. Everybody who's in, don't forget to hit the notification bell. I'm sure most of you have. And of course, if you're new around here and you don't want to hit the thumbs up, that's okay. But for all of you regulars, hit the thumbs up. That would be amazing.
See, my mic is a bit echoey.
Your mic's a bit echoey.
There we go. See, I don't like my mic.
Echoey in what way?
I don't know. Just saying what the guys say.
Okay, that's cool. That's cool. We can try another route.
Hey Leroy, hey Alex, whoever I said hello to. I think I said hello to. And also last week, if you were here, we had basically. I wasn't just hide my face.
I was going to get this right.
Basically, last week we had the Terminator running in the chat.
We did.
Hopefully, Mr. B has sorted that. So yes, yeah. I don't want to be close though. It's flipping huge.
She doesn't want to be closer to the mic, everyone. But you all know that she needs to be closer to the mic. And these are obviously nasty condenser mics, so they pick up everything. Stop hiding behind the mic. So I have tamed the AI. So for all of you regulars, you've now listed. You can pretty much do most whatever you want in the chat. The AI should now just remind new people to be pleasant. I hope.
So as many emojis as you want.
Well, within reason. Oh, we're going to get used to this microphone situation.
Yes, I don't like this microphone situation. It's very weird. Don't like it.
What do you mean it's weird? Hopefully everyone can hear you much clearer now.
I don't know. Don't like it, people. Don't like it. Right, evening, Andy. Evening, Alwyn. Hello.
Hey there.
Me from my little...
Stop hiding, SJ. Oh, my word.
Apparently sound is still mad. There we are.
Sound is still mad.
There we go.
Okay, right. We're going to do one random thing. We're going to...
Definitely not clear. See, I leave him alone for like a couple of hours and this sort of nonsense happens.
So, is it still echoey, everyone?
Apparently, I'm going to have to be crazy close.
Yeah, you are going to have to be crazy close.
Mr. B is sipping on a brew dog, although it's not open yet.
It is. So, right, and we're just going to open this for everyone. Actually, we're going to flip cameras.
Why?
We're going to flip cameras just so you can all see what I'm drinking tonight. It's some Elvis juice. Oh, SJ Duck. Boom. Look at that, everyone. So, from Brewdog.
No one can hear me. Good.
No one can hear you? Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Echo is gone, but they can't hear me.
They can't hear you. Right, okay. Let's look. Audio MIDI setup.
This is a great stream, isn't it, people?
It is. Well, if you'd have come and tested with me when I was testing all on the weekend, it kind of worked well. Hopefully we've got two going in. Yeah. Boom. So let's see if that's better. Is that better, everybody?
I don't know. Is that better, everybody?
What do we think? SJ?
Apparently, the Elvis juice is rocket fuel.
Is it?
Yeah.
Well, let's find out.
Isn't that one of the super strong ones?
I don't know. I didn't look. I just like this.
A super strong one on a Sunday night.
Well, we'll find out, won't we?
Yep. Sound super low for everybody. So I can be mute this week.
Okay. No, SJ. We're just pushing you up. What about that, everyone? What about that?
I don't know. Is that working? No, still super quiet.
Really? Oh my word! What is going on here? I tried a slightly new setup, and
Do you want me to huddle up?
No.
Is that easier?
No. Hopefully. And then the Yeti should be at 70. So yeah.
How's everyone getting on with Storm?
Kyra
or Kira or whatever it is. Apparently that's better. There we go.
Yes. Oh, it only took a little bit of testing, didn't it, everyone? Jeez, wheeze Louise, as they say. So, it was a big weekend, obviously, on the dunk front. Clearly, we all failed on the Friday and the Saturday. I know some of you out there, Andy in particular, I know you've got those strange loves. But I thought, SJ.
Yeah.
I thought. What
are we doing?
I thought we'd do a bit of a rotation because we've had a bit of a rotation on everyone this week.
That is true.
Now.
Yeah.
Why do you keep giving me funny looks now? Have you been on the Elvis juice?
What?
I don't know. Right. So we've got a bit of a rotation this week. And I've basically got out a bunch of shoes that I haven't actually worn for, like, I've not worn. I can't believe it. So, what shall we go with?
Well, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know what day was what.
I'm not sure.
No, but these were earlier in the week for sure.
I'm not sure. So what have we got, everyone? So you all know what these are. So I'm going to come in and see if we can take up the whole camera. Oh, gosh. Look at that. In fact, why don't we go on this bad boy here? There we go. So have a look at that. These are flipping lovely. So nice. And I love, so it's the UNC Obsidian. I love, like, have a look at the lace swap. See if we can get in there. What's going on in the chat, SJ? What do people think?
I don't know.
Why have you lost the chat?
I don't know.
SJ is currently working out how to use YouTube, but that is the Obsidian. And now what I really like about this is already, so this is the first time I've worn them. Have a look, if you can, at the leather on the back. And it is just starting to crease now. Lights are a bit bright in here, as you can tell. But yeah, the leather, like, look, it's already starting to crease on the back here, which I know lots of you don't like, but I really, really like that. I really do. So, SJ, what do you think of the lace swap?
Super nice. These look really good on foot. Real good. Big fan.
Yeah. So that was me.
Uh-huh.
And this is so, like, look how soft they are, everyone. It's ridiculous.
What day was that?
I think this was Monday. I kind of got inspired by the Jordans that we pulled out last week. So I'm going to put those there on the front of the table.
Oh, no.
What?
It's holding all the messages for review again.
Only, like, just let Leroy through. And
oh dear, not again. Honestly, this is just going wrong tonight.
No, it's not.
Yes,
It's all good. It's all good, everyone. It's all good in the hood, as somebody once said. But right, let's have a look. Boom. Okay.
At what? What are we looking at?
Well, I can't just drive this on my own. So, SJ, I think it's time for you to pull out something because you actually had a bit of a rotation on this week.
I did. I'm going to start with what I wore on Friday, actually. I'm going to go backwards in the week.
Yeah.
I wore these, which I haven't worn in absolutely.
Right, we're on. Are we on? Yeah, we're on that
No,
one.
we're
We're
on
on
this
that one.
one.
We're on that one.
These are the Maria Sharapova Cortez from 2 years ago now, maybe. I think. I don't know. I think it's from the US Open in 2018.
Yep, I think you're right there.
These were the ones done for fall. Anyway.
Let's do this.
Like
Let's
full
do that.
picture.
Look at that. Look at that, everyone. Now, I know we don't normally feature Cortez on this channel. If you get the other one, SJ, we can show actually what's on the back of it.
Oh yeah, I forget.
Yeah.
So it has.
Let's see if we can get that right in. If you want to duck, see if we can get it to focus. You can see sort of Maria Sharapova's little lollipop logo. Is that right, SJ?
She's got sweets.
Because she's got sweets.
She has a sweet company.
What? Maria Sharapova has a sweet. Did you know that, everyone, that Maria Sharapova, the Russian tennis player,
Sugarpova.
Is it called Sugarpova?
Yeah, I'm not even joking.
Are you making that up?
No.
Are you really? Is that really true?
Yeah, it is really true. That's why it's on there. It's on the pink ones.
It is. I also really like, everyone. I don't know if you can see that again. I really like the unfinished tongue there as well. And you know what I always forget? Because you've got little diddy feet, how light a Cortez is.
These are super light.
Like, that is ridiculous. Like, I know that there's a ton more material on these, everyone. There is a ton more material, but this is so light. So light.
But also, the quality of these is super nice too. It's just really nice leather. Super, super nice. It's sort of... it's just really nice. Haven't worn them for ages, so I wore those Friday. Probably not the best sneakers to wear to physio.
Well, I don't know. They're light, and originally the Cortez was a running shoe.
Well, it was, but I couldn't balance in them, so it wasn't great.
I also, actually, I forgot to say, I love the embossed swoosh rather than fabric. It's super really nice.
Super nice. Big fan of these. What's next?
Let's get the Jade Horizons up.
Okay. Which camera are we on?
We're on that one. I want you to take them there because I'm just looking something up.
Okay. So, you had these for Christmas, didn't you? But
I did.
You haven't worn them until this week.
No. And
they are super nice.
So, like, I know there's like a ton of hype around other dunks at the moment, but if you can't get them, I do encourage you all to go and look at the GRs. Like, go and look at what else they've got in skate shops because you will not be disappointed. These are a super nice dunk. And to the point that, I was a bit disappointed this weekend and on Friday, but now I'm thinking about picking up the Spectrums. Just because I've had another look at these. I love the sort of pastel-y.
Yeah, it's
pastel-y. I'm loving the pastel-y colours.
Yeah, they look really nice on foot. I actually think they're... Like, I know lots of people say this on like our videos, what to wear them with, but I would say they are some of the easiest to wear.
I think so. If you go and check out our Instagram, did we put a picture of these on the grid?
No.
Okay, so
no, we actually didn't take a proper picture.
Ah, we failed. We failed the gram, everyone.
Because you had those amazing socks on with them too.
Ah, yes, and SJ. And Horror King's waiting to get the Shadow Jacks. Yeah, I think that's well worth it. I wish the So I'm just coming back to what's going on in the chat. Jay Dolan's saying Cortez are light, even mine are lightweight.
They are.
And we all know, Jay Dolan, you take a slightly larger size than myself. But yeah, what else have we got there in the chat? Sneaker shopping therapies in the house. What's up? How you doing? I wish Cortez outsole curled up the front. I swear I had some back in the day that did. I don't know.
No, I don't
know. I was just surprised. Like, I haven't really ever worn a Cortez because I think I've got a bit of a wider foot than most, or it feels like it at times. But they look super nice on. Get the Spectrums, says Jay Dolan. You won't be disappointed. Horror King saying heard super nice materials. Honestly, I think I'm probably going to do it. I think I probably am. I know somewhere that's got them in my size. I do tend to wear a half size up from the lows just because of my weird foot thing. But yeah, so that was the Jades. So what else did you wear, SJ?
I also wore another really old sneaker that I bought in June 2018 in Santa Monica. And I hadn't worn them.
So these were fresh out the box.
Fresh out the box. They are the...
Talk to us about them,
Vans
SJ.
Skate High Captain Marvel.
Oh, let's just put that over there. It loves picking your face up. You must be the most photogenic person in this room.
I don't think so. But yeah, I don't know why I hadn't worn them before, but I hadn't. They've just been sat in the box. And yeah, super nice.
And there are, like, if you go and watch the video that we put up online, but there are a couple of nice little details on it. So if you can see, like, the little star thing on the top there, on the eyelet, that's really nice. Obviously we've got the star on the back there, and
it says Marvel on the tongue tab.
It does. Like, they're just they're... Oh yeah, I forgot. And obviously, what did you pair these with, SJ?
I wore them with some Captain Marvel stance socks.
And I have to say, Stance and Vans, they must be matching the right Pantone colours or ISO colours or whatever the footwear industry uses for colours. They must have done that. Supergirl vibes for sure. That's true. Fred. I always want to say Brett Favre because we all know them. Anyway. Well,
these also have Marvel on the...
I'm not saying it.
The eaglets.
Say it, everyone. Tell SJ what they are. We all know. Like, just have a look. Have a look. Like,
Your fat fingers
no,
anyway.
Fat fingers.
But yeah,
yeah, it says Marvel on there anyway.
I wore those with like some baggy ass Vans pants and just a navy sweater.
Yeah, you looked.
Yeah, I quite like that outfit.
You look fire, and in fact,
lots of comments in the office.
The interns that that report into SJ at the end of the day went, "Oi, SJ, is that Captain Marvel?" Just like that. So yeah,
I know.
It's funny.
It is funny.
It is very funny. Yeah. So
what else did you wear?
Well, the lace ends, the shoestring tips. Everyone's got. See, it's not just me with the aglets. Is it aglets?
I don't know.
I'm sure it's aglets.
It's either that or a baby bird, one or the other.
Eaglets.
Eaglets.
Why can't this
I don't know.
Why can't this stay in my head of all the stupid things that I can't remember?
Right, talking of birds.
Yep.
If you live on
Pigeon Street, these are the thinkers you will meet. You won't meet the black pigeon, you won't meet the grey pigeon, but in our street you might meet some pandas. So, have you been drinking, SJ?
American friends, if you don't know what on earth we're talking about, after this is finished, go onto YouTube and look up Pigeon Street.
Yeah, go and look up Pigeon Street. So anyway, I know Andy and many people on stream are a big fan of these. I wore them for the first time this week.
I think Andy had them on this week. Somebody had them on this week on the same day you had
exactly.
them.
We were all feeling it this week. And I went very monochrome.
You did.
Black and white throughout.
You look like a waiter.
Look like a waiter. Look like a waiter.
Yeah.
Cheers, SJ. Looking. What? How could you? I know. I had to say I'd forgotten how lovely the suede is around here. It is so nice. It's so no. God, I've not seen Pigeon Street for about 30 years. Jay Dolan. It's a song that we sing. This is not going to make any sense to anybody.
The reason we sing that song, which is probably like you think we're absolutely mad, but it's Huxley Street. We changed the words to "If you live on Huxley Street, these are the people
you might meet."
Huxley might meet.
Andy, who used to live next door to us, not Andy on the street. Who else? Paula.
Yeah.
Who else?
There's like a whole list.
There's a list of names. Yeah. Anyway, after you've lived in with medicinal, these things are very funny. Finally
for me.
For you, SJ, what are you pulling out?
I'm pulling out.
What have you got down there?
Another pair that I've never worn.
Ooh.
They've got an outing for very first time.
Oh.
Back in their box.
Now remember, you have to say this correctly.
I know. I'm not going to say it correctly.
So this is for, I'm going to say Latino Heritage Month from a couple of...
From 2017.
Yeah, and this is Los Primeros. Now, we probably got that wrong. Now, we probably said it as it means the cousins, but actually I think it means the Jaguar. So have a look at these. We're going to take that in there. Now, I don't think you could get these in the UK at the time. I'm not sure. We saw them in Nice Kicks in Haight in San Francisco and picked them up then. And Sanya, is it Sanya?
Yeah.
I believe Sanya is the artist for these.
Yes.
And obviously the Jaguar is a really important part of Latino heritage. And so we've got this absolutely stupendous shoe. They look so good on feet, SJ. So good. And actually it was really nice that what's going on in the chair? Oh dear. Sorry.
So where's
Sorry, Strix. I'm not sure what you said. Let's have a look at what the deleted.
Nothing. Super hyped. It's apparently foul language.
Okay,
Random.
well, I'll have a word with that their Streamlabs or Cloudbot as it's known, and I'll add you to the Robert Strickland can say absolutely anything he wants in the stream chat. Oh, those AF ones are so good. You're so right. Hey, Supreme Blood, what's good? Everything. I hope you're having a good weekend. Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, so I actually really like wearing these this week. I can't remember.
Let's have another look
what
for
did I
everyone.
wear 'em with? I had my Stance David Bowie socks on with these.
Yeah, we should get you some like leopard print, like psychedelic sort of stuff, or like something with like a jaguar face on or something. I bet Stance have got something somewhere.
Do you know what I'd like? Yeah. Anyway. About socks. This is a sock channel.
It could be a socks channel. I'm sure if you follow our Instagram, I seem to be like going through the Stance sale quite regularly, and so shout out to those that bought me a Stance voucher, because it certainly helped with the sale. Anyway.
Sorry, this chair feels like it's about to break. That's why I'm screaming.
So if SJ falls, the chair that she's sitting on is a little bit broken. I've sort of bodged it together a little bit. I think I'm going to need to use some sort of duct tape or something at some point to hold it all together.
And
finally, I think these are the Murasaki SBs in Tokyo, Ride Life. Have a look at these. Now, these got their first outing this week. I've been wanting to wear these for a few weeks. They've got a little bit of dirt on. So nice. It's such a lovely dunk. You've got sort of an animal print back here, and you've got this sort of perforated piece on the side here. Lovely suede, nice fat tongue. So Ride Life, and obviously, and let's actually have a look on the inside so you can see that. It's just a great shoe and worked really, really well. It's obsidian, by the way. It's an obsidian blue. What?
Sorry, my watch is now. The Siri thinks I'm asking her thing. Sorry.
So yeah.
But yeah, super nice dunk.
Yeah. So it was a bit of a, and thank you, Supreme Blood. Super nice dunks. Super nice dunks.
Of a rotation.
So a bit of a heavy rotation for us this week, but yeah, it's it was great because it wasn't raining, unlike right now where I feel like the house is shaking like mad because the storm is still raging around us. We're actually sort of down in the basement bunker sort of place,
so you can't really hear it.
And it's like, compared to the rest of the house, it is so quiet down here.
It kind of sounds like we're in a car wash.
What, upstairs?
In our,
yeah.
Like kitchen area.
Yeah. So is that blue elephant print on those? John Ford, I think it is.
Yeah, it's a kind of like
yes.
elephant print /
yeah.
mock croc.
It's not mock croc. It's more the elephant print. It's like a blue version that you see on a cement or something.
Yeah, no, nice. What's next?
I don't know, but that Elvis juice is really good. Oh my word! So the Elvis juice, if you didn't know, is grapefruit infused IPA. I can tell you the grapefruit infusion really works.
Okay, so Leroy's asking me if I've bought any dunks yet. I tried and failed all weekend. I
Yes.
couldn't give my money away.
So we will find a pair. We will find a pair now.
However,
Mhm.
so up until End still haven't told me whether I've been drawn or not.
That's true.
So they've told you.
They did.
So I'm still holding out about this much hope. Not really, but yeah. So no, I haven't bought any dunks because I tried and failed.
Well,
On 1,000,001 raffles, UK app, US app. Not my.
it wasn't our day.
Wasn't meant to be.
It wasn't meant to be for us this time. I think I just watched I watched a video on YouTube from Anthony Levine. You should go and look him up. He knows a lot, and he was saying how best to cop dunks, and he was just really saying it towards the end of the video. There are so many, and there are some that we will get, and there are some that we won't get. And as much as I was really pissed off when the US app failed on me, would not recognise who I was, which is probably fair on its part because I'm in the UK.
Was this at the point when you were shouting at me?
I was trying to ask you what our US address was. I couldn't remember. What's the zip code? No, I can't hear you. But anyway, yeah. So
it's only sneakers.
At that moment in time, it didn't feel like only sneakers. It felt like I think I'd already resigned to the fact. Like we had a morning of L's, and I was like, right, that's it. That's cool. I'm done. I'm out. I'm totally out. But then you were like, oh, you could get in the US app. This is 5 minutes before they're dropping in the US.
Less than that because I was chatting with Toxic.
Okay.
On Instagram, and as he said it, it just suddenly dawned on me. Oh, we've got the US sneakers app. It's 5 to 3. Let's do it.
So fail on my part. Yeah, but as I was saying, this is going to be the year of dunks. It is by far. I think Nike SB are basically showing their hand really, really early, basically saying, right, everyone, that's it. We're in on this. We're going to go hard. And so there's going to be a lot of GRs that are really strong. I think there's going to be a reasonable number of orange labels that are really strong. And there's going to be some super hype limited shoes. And that's just the way it is. Like, obviously the Travis Scotts are coming, the end of this month?
Yeah.
I think it is.
I think it was quite telling that up until, really late yesterday afternoon, we only knew one person that had actually managed to cop.
That's true.
The Strange Love.
Yeah.
I think that says it all. And like I said to you, there's no way I'm paying resale for them as much as I love them. The prices are insane, and I just don't want to feed the resellers. I just don't.
No, and actually, Horror King, you're right. Shout out to all the skate shops out there. Like some of it sounded pretty crazy. I think Andy, who's in the chat with us, has got some sort of stories about what was going on at Note in Manchester. I was talking with Jones in it on Instagram, and it sounds like one of his local stores was going it was just going crazy. They just needed advice on what to do, really. So yeah, it's and you're right, Anix. Like the resale is mad. I can only think that it will come down a little bit. Like the plum resale, like if you're in for the plums, which obviously are not SBs, just normal Nike Athletic. If you're in for those, the price on those I think is already starting to come down a little bit on StockX for sure.
But again, even with them, I only know Rich, one of the FIFA YouTubers. He got a pair, but then he's like a size 13, so he tends to be able to cop. He got the Travis Scott Jordans as well, so
okay.
He's been quite lucky.
Okay, well anyway.
But yeah, he didn't get the Strange Love either though.
So yeah, and Supreme Blood. That's funny. Okay, so shall we? It's a bit of a news time, I think. So
is there going to be lots of hype shoes in here?
There might be. Let's just get the sound levels over there so I can see what's going on with them, just in case. And hopefully, everyone, the sound is a little bit better than it was at the start of the stream.
Were we able to get the Space Jam Dunks. No, you didn't get them.
No.
No, you didn't, did you?
No, I didn't in the end. I didn't. Shall we shoot for some news, SJ?
Go on then.
As we've managed to talk for half an hour without even getting to the news. I think this is going to be a long stream, everyone. I think it's going to be a great long stream. So, right, the first thing we have on stream, and let me get the soundboard ready, is so Nike SB GTS return. Obviously, they did the Air Max 1 colorway, the red. Oh, I can't even remember what it's called. We've got it now in the Safari. Let's just move this mic. It's just in a bit of a weird place, everyone. Let's put it there. Hopefully, you can still hear me where it's there. So these are already, I think, out in Japan in Atmos, of course, I believe. But SJ, what do you think?
I'm not a massive fan of it.
You don't see. I think I was talking to Jay Dolan on Instagram yesterday, and we were discussing whether we like the profile or not. Like, I thought they were a bit too Tennessee, but now I've looked at them a bit more. For me, I think they're a bit of a grower, and if I can get this colorway, if I can, I will, because I kind of regret not getting the Air Max 1 in these. I've got the Safari in these, so I'd quite like these, I think.
I don't know whether I like the GTS and kind of with Leroy on this.
What's Leroy saying?
He's saying he hates the GTS but loves the Safari colorway. They kind of look. Go back to the full-on side profile.
They look a little bit like Team Classics, don't they?
It kind of looks like a weird hybrid between a Team Classic and a Dunk Elite there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know. There's just Do you know what I don't like about these?
What?
The black swoosh.
But that's classic to that colour.
Well, it may be, but it just feels a little bit out.
Look at over there.
It just feels a little bit out of place with the rest of the sneaker. I don't know.
Okay, so
I'm not a fan of it.
Are they meh? Are they okay? Are they what?
They're just an okay. And Arnold says
Okay.
Nice colorway, but GTS feels horrible in hand. They're really flat, apparently. Yeah, sneaker shopping therapy. I totally agree with you. If the swoosh was in brown,
Okay.
that tan colour that's at the front, that look way better. Did I just hear a dark?
No.
What was that?
Do you want to see it again?
What was it?
Okay.
So we have a spaniel head giving us the.
Yeah,
Okay.
we do. So we'll move on. Okay, and literally, so that was neither nothing or there. Now, I wouldn't naturally do high fashion shoes, high fashion brand.
You wouldn't naturally do high fashion.
No, I wouldn't.
Obviously.
And you know what I think about those brands making sneakers.
Yes, we all know what we think about those. Come on.
But I actually think I could see you in these.
Right.
Because they look a little bit like Vans. So it's Gucci's 1977 sneaker. But so you got the sort of Gucci, the Gucky, the Gucky cherries. And meh. That's a bit meh. Okay. And that's a bit.
Do you know what? I actually don't
meh.
mind that colour. But it is a bit meh.
Okay. Right,
Yeah,
it's coming.
come
It's
on,
coming.
come in.
But that's
like some weird Vans Disney Gucci hybrid.
and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that. I think it's a bit okay.
Okay.
I don't think it's anything else. I just think it's a bit okay.
So what's the price of these Gucci?
Oh, I don't even bother. Like, I literally didn't even bother looking at the price of these.
Okay.
Because for what they are, you could go and get about 10 pairs of Vans, probably. Well, maybe not that many, but I reckon you could get 4 pairs of Vans for the price of these. And then we go back to the, like,
That's just hideous.
Yeah, they're all hideous now. So we'll move on. But I thought I'd just bring that up just because I like the Mickey Mouse.
Can Andy says he went on a date last night. She wanted to do something tonight. I had to explain why I can't go tonight because Pint of Stuff is cheaper. Then I had to explain what Pint of Stuff was. Andy!
Oh, man.
Go on a date and watch us. Jesus.
That's funny. That is very funny. All power to you, sir. Thank you.
Alwyn says these Gucci look like something from Topshop. Yes.
Yes.
Kind of do. Yeah, I'm not a fan.
Yeah, right.
I'm not a fan of Gucci sneakers.
Right, I'm going to move on. So the Forever Weekly Mr. B finds some New Balance that he likes the colourway of, but he probably won't buy. Saga. What do you think, SJ?
I don't like those as much as some of the others we've looked at recently.
Okay, we'll move on then. Not feeling them. What about these? So Billy's, obviously, I always call out the collabs that they do with Vans. What do we think? Are you feeling these? I actually quite like the moody photography. I really like the moody photography, everyone.
I'm not really a fan of that shape.
Okay, so is it just okay? Is it meh? Is it a total fail with the duck?
No.
So what have you got?
I'm just okay. I'm just not a fan.
Okay. Oh, dearie me. I shouldn't really laugh at myself, but I do. Okay, so we have...
Do you know what? I saw these earlier. There's 3 different colourways of these.
There are.
And when I first saw these, I just did a quick scroll through, and I thought it was the...
What did you think? Come on, SJ. Don't keep us in suspense.
The SB Olympics.
Oh, you did?
Just because it's quick look, because the pink.
Here's the medal count from the 2018 Winter Olympics.
Okay, so what is the medal count from the 2018 Winter Olympics, SJ?
I told you my series doing weird stuff.
Okay.
It was just a quick look because of it. It's bright pink against the sort of beigey white. You know what I mean?
I do. I quite like them. I like the ACG colorway for these, and I love what it's obviously the Hikey Nike swoosh.
Hikey Nike.
Yeah, there's a Hikey man. There's a Hikey man.
Andy is saying that there's an amazing sale at USC with New Balance
N-Balance. Isn't that a terrible late 90s sort of dance outfit?
I don't know.
N-Balance. Should be. So what do we think, SJ? Come on.
They're all right. I actually thought they were all right when I was looking through.
I'm going to do this with Huxley, but I was on Giphy and I was looking for okay gifs. And I saw that one and I just had to pick it.
Yeah, and Aaron is saying that Attitude has a dope sale of SVs from 1999. And yes, there is. There's the milk bottles on there, I noticed, but not in my size.
No, they always sell out in your size. So we're going to move on. We are. Now, let's just get rid of that, right? So these are the Air Flight 89s, and I don't really feel them in this colorway.
No.
He says, I don't know what my laptop is doing here. Okay, it's having a moment. I don't really feel them in that, but, and I've seen these in the sneakers app, by the way. In the red, let's get them down there. In the red cement, I quite like them.
They're very chunky.
They are very chunky.
They look like...
What do you think?
Samir, am I going to offend you with what I'm about to say if you've got these? I don't know. They look like a child sneaker.
What? Well, I suppose they... I think there's essence of Jordan... Is it Jordan 3s? Jordan 4s? There's an essence of here?
There's an essence of various Jordans. I don't know. They're just super chunky. It just reminds me of a kid's sneaker.
Are you giving them the duck? Are they the duck? We haven't used the duck. Okay. They don't even get any sound.
They're getting a load of fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
So shall we, for everybody else, This is for everyone in the chat, just for you.
I really like some, yes.
Yeah.
It's mixed. It's mixed.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we'll also give for the mixed people. Okay.
The spaniel.
Um,
Why did you use Huxley's hair?
because it would have taken me a long time to cut it out of Photoshop, if I'm honest. If I'm truly honest about that, everyone.
Huxley pulls some great.
He does. Right. I just thought I'd mention this.
What is this?
So Adidas and Nike stores are closing their Chinese stores over the coronavirus. And we're also seeing Starbucks, McDonald's, Apple, and actually many other stores and like
Burberry have already are issuing like profits warnings because of obviously the Asian market being severely affected for them.
And the other thing that that I was talking to someone on Instagram about. I talked to a lot of people on there. Also supply chain. If you think about
the supply chain is going to be totally screwed.
So it's kind of like it's kind of interesting.
That's what I was talking to you about with drugs.
Yeah.
There's a lot of drugs that come from China.
Pharmaceutical drugs.
Pharmaceutical drugs.
Legal pharmaceuticals.
Legal pharmaceutical drugs.
Come on, let's be very precise about this for YouTube's algorithm.
That are affected.
Yeah.
Were affected before this, and now they're going to be severely affected, I suspect.
Yeah, so I just thought that was an interesting bit of news, and it's just something that we don't think about if you think about the global nature of what we're all fascinated with, and spend lots of our time talking about, reading, taking pictures of. A thing like this, even can come into our world. Who's been banned?
EDM's been, it's just doing weird stuff.
Okay.
But yeah, Leroy says he doesn't want free coronavirus with his next shoe purchase.
I don't think it survives on surfaces, so I think we're all going to be all right. I think me on the other hand, I'm going to go on an airplane, so I'm going to sit like this for 12 hours. Yes.
Hand
gel, everything.
wipes,
Anyway,
the whole lot.
let's get back to the stuff that we like talking about.
Hi JP, hi EDM.
So,
I love these pants, I love these socks, I love these socks.
SB bringing it on with Para for the 2020 Olympics, US, France, Brazil, I think, kits. And, these are so good.
I kind of want that jumpsuit.
Which
the
one's
red
that?
Jumpsuit.
That's France.
I could rock that.
They're so good. It's so good.
When is this stuff actually released?
I don't know when this is, and there's going to be two.
I really like the Bruins too.
Two versions of the Bruin. So I'm hoping shops like Attitude Inc. and like Note and Welcome and Board of Southsea and like proper skate shops. I hope they actually get this stuff in and it doesn't just sit on Nike.com or in the fashion retailers. So yeah, I just really, really like the stuff. Go and have a look at it, everyone. It's really nice.
Yeah, four things I want from that, straight off.
So SJ, as we're moving on now,
I was talking.
You were talking to me about this.
Yeah, I can't remember who I was talking to on Twitter.
The hippie collection, which is like taking like scrap materials. Yeah. It's taking ground up sneakers that they sometimes use on Nike turf. Apparently, it's the lowest carbon footprint yet for a shoe, and like Adidas, like I think for the sneaker world in general, like I think this is a good move forward. But I also think these are quite interesting. Like there's some definite fashion forward stuff here. As this is probably the only one I could wear, if I'm honest. But what do you think, SJ?
Do you know what? I actually don't mind some of them, just because I quite like the ethos behind them.
I've got a feeling they might be this.
Yeah, I agree. And
I think they might be.
Yeah. Like, I don't know. Would I buy them? I only quite like the boot thing. I don't know.
I think, like, as you explore new sneaker profiles this year, I honestly think you should probably try some new profiles. Really try some out there profiles.
Out there profiles.
Or out there silhouettes, like what? like this. This is
I would quite happily wear the booty ones with like my
the booty ones. The booty ones.
with my
SJ's wearing booties now.
with my cargo pants and like
Okay.
something.
Okay. So I think they're going to be hyped. Paperboy in Paris, which is a restaurant and now a label, teaming up with New Balance. I just thought it was really interesting.
Can't see the sneaker.
Oh, I know.
What is going on?
We're having a moment here. Let me just
but they look
do some live tinkering. So,
still can't really see them.
no. Well, that's
Weird.
it's about as good as I can get. And
yeah,
then the browser's done its thing. Okay, so
too many tabs open.
I know I've got a lot. Now these, I'm just going to do this for me. I like these. The Adidas paying homage to Chicago. Obviously, it's the NBA All-Star Weekend coming up. I'm a big fan of these. I love the chunky padding around the ankle. They're like a blazer crossed with a superstar.
True.
Because I just love that. I'm going to do it again.
Have you ever had shell toes?
No, but
I don't think you'd get on with them.
Why is that?
I don't know.
Why is that?
I just don't think you'd find them very comfortable.
Okay. Do you like them, or you just think they're okay?
They're okay.
You know what we should do?
What?
I should work a way of keeping score.
What, with how many okays, how many highs?
Yeah. That we get. Yeah. Well, we'll try and work a way that I can keep scores for SJ's okays and me being a bit more excited about shoes than SJ at times. She's very, very particular. Now, Air Force One, Nike. Obviously, we just mentioned the Adidas piece. This is the City of Dreams, the first colorway. So, what do we think of these, SJ?
There's another pair in that pack that I prefer.
So are these okay?
They're an okay ones, but the ones that have like the bright
okay
sort of volt green,
right? What
I really like.
What these?
Yeah,
what these?
Yeah.
These I just happen to queue up.
Yeah.
Now these, I think of this. Like, I don't care what
nice.
I don't care what anybody else says.
I'm tempted by these.
I'm
not. Yeah.
Oh, they're nice.
Super nice.
I love the mishmash of materials: camo, a gum sole. You've got some grey, some silver, but bright green. I'm just really, really into that. Really feeling it.
Have Puma done a shoe for the All-Star Weekend?
I don't know, but Andy who's in the chat. He is a bit of a Puma aficionado, and if anybody knows, he knows.
And yeah, Jay Dowland can go in for these.
Yeah.
But yeah, I really like
Super
these.
nice. Super nice. Let's do it again, people. Just because it's fire in the basement.
Ooh,
What?
There's a bit of rock. Bit of rock. bit of not everyone likes these, but yeah, I like those a lot.
Billy's again.
No, I don't like these.
You don't like these? Okay. What about that?
No.
No? Okay. I think SJ's doing that. Okay, now we all know I don't play golf. Just putting it out there. I know some of you do. I just don't have the like. I can't do that. Like, it's weird. But I do like it when Nike takes some of its more traditional shoes and puts them in golf shoes. I always like that. And particularly, I like it that Janoskis are now available as a golf shoe. And actually, they work as a golf shoe.
They kind of do, actually.
I'm not sure on the white.
White that like
golf shoes.
Yeah, or like medical shoes.
Medical shoes, but I do like the black.
The black works.
I really like that black.
That
I don't know how practical a white midsole is when you stomp in the greens. I'm just going to say it. the greens, they're going to be green.
It's gonna stain.
They're going to stain.
Green stain.
And I, I think they're this.
Okay.
Is your phone wanting to talk to us?
It's my watch. It's
Okay.
doing weird
Right,
stuff.
SJ. Next
Yes.
up. I bet Andy's going to get these. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay.
Oh, boom. There we go. Def Jam, Puma Clyde, Fear of a Black Planet. I really like the red on them. SJ, and look at these. Look at this.
They're pretty epic.
Yes. Oh, boom. In fact, like, let's just wait for it. Come on, boom. Oh, yes, these shoes, Puma, you're just on it. Like, look at it. This is so good. So good. I'm all in for these. I'm not so keen on those.
No, I'm not as keen on those, but the rest are all epic.
Yeah, for Def Jam. Anyway, I'm just going to do it again.
That's what you're on.
We're keeping you up, SJ.
Yes, you are.
Keeping you up. Right, okay. Now, it's 20 years, I think, of size. It is a New Balance. I quite like the plainness of these runners in that retro style. Like,
I quite like that green, actually.
yeah. I'm going to do this for size. I watched a video of the guys talking about these. I quite like them. You know how I was feeling my retroness last year, my retro runners.
I could see you in those paisley pants too.
Yeah, I might have to have a drink before going to work in them. People look at me as it is. Anyway, let's move on. We've got two more news stories. So, Sean Pablo's Converse apparently turning up in a navy. Now, I've seen other colorways, and you can get these in skate shops. I've seen them on Attitude Example. I've seen them on Board of Southsea. If you're into a Chuck Taylor, I think they're quite nice. SJ. Everyone will hear you're yawning because you've got your own mic now. Yeah, so what do you think, SJ?
I think they're alright.
Are they alright? Are they okay? Are they meh?
No, they're alright.
Are they fire?
They're alright.
So are they Spaniel alright?
Okay.
They spaniel alright. Well, he did chew my last pair of Converse.
That is very true.
Okay, when I say my last pair of Chuck Taylors.
What are people saying in the stream?
People are saying, Andy says some of his pants get a few weird looks, and I'm not surprised, to be honest.
Look, it's just what we do. Now,
to be fair, I get strange looks.
now let me just bring this back into somewhere where we can look at these, because these, I think these have already released in Asia, but I think they're getting a more worldwide release. I think it's around March 14th. And look at them.
Yeah, see, they're way nicer.
But these are going to be hyped.
They are going to be hyped.
They've got canvas.
And sorry, I'm just looking at the. Wow.
What?
I didn't realise Well Gosh were part of.
Of what?
Size, JD, Foot Patrol.
Really?
And.
What?
Yeah.
So a JD exclusive could mean anything.
Yeah.
And the sneaker addicts will know what I'm talking about there.
That was so funny.
You guys, if you haven't watched Sneaker Addicts' latest video, go and watch it. Particularly if you're from the UK, it made me laugh out loud. Which is just like, he was spot on. Lance is definitely spot on with that. These SJ are getting all this from me.
And they are coming out the 14th of March.
Yes.
Are you in the country then? I don't think you are.
I'm not in the bloody country. How can I not be in the country? Ah, it's just ridiculous. Anyway, I think these are absolutely stupendous. I think these are going to be hyped within an inch of their life. We're going to do that as well. Because, yeah. And they're going to get that again just because. Yeah, I think you should go in for these as well, SJ. If there are any skate shops watching and you do get these in, 10.5. And what size are you in dunks? and a UK6.
No one gets a UK6.
So yeah, and then just for you, these are coming in now. You know how I love to show you the latest Vans that I find.
They are out the park beaters.
These are. I could see you wearing
I don't
these.
like those. I like slip-ons.
I can see you wearing them, running around exhibition halls.
Might not be doing that this year.
That's very true. In Germany or somewhere like that, maybe in LA. I could see you in these. But yeah, I'm going to give these a. I think they get okay.
Okay.
I do.
Okay.
I think they get okay.
Okay.
And we'll come back to the main camera. So
You
that
should have actually done it. If you were like going to have a proper spaniel, it should have been. It's alright, you know.
it's alright, you know. Yeah, well, that would have meant I had to have sat in here and be like, so go, it's alright, you know. And that would be all right for us, but nobody else would be like, what are you doing? What are you doing? So what's going on in the chat, everyone?
Yeah, which a bit of chat about the Annex's infrared video.
Yep, definitely.
Which is good.
Also, good comparison against the
90.
the MX-90s, and you were right. They definitely got the colours spot on with those.
Yeah. So yeah, lots of love for the Safari Dunk.
Yes, we have
dunk.
lot of love for that. A lot of love for that. Wow.
Oh.
So
What's next?
So, because we did,
Jeez.
so we've got a bit of an Instagram marathon to get through.
Oh, you probably missed it. Just Big Lee posted a picture of his.
Oh, just Big Lee.
Yeah.
Um,
Posted a picture of his.
He was a bit too slow
Yeah. I
to
know.
get. Did he tag us?
I don't know.
Did he use the hashtag? Wait. Well, maybe we'll feature him next week. Just Big Lee, by the way. Good evening. Good evening. Right. So, we will go to. Shall we do a bit of Instagram?
Go on then. Let's go to the gram.
Let's do the gram. Boom. And then we're down there now. So, talking of those infrareds, the Sneaker Annex looking uber casual there.
These do look super nice on foot.
They do. We did record a little bit of an on foot of these. I've got to edit it yet, but hopefully that will be coming this week, I hope, if I can get that done. I would probably need a couple of hours or so to chop that up, and then I've got to re-record the intro and stuff. But yeah, so for the Annex boys, all we got to say is boom.
Yeah, they are super nice.
Ash Bash in those shoes that you say you're going to wear this week,
Yeah,
SJ.
well, it depends on the weather, doesn't it? I've got a couple of meetings this week.
Yep.
So I feel I may need to bring out something I haven't worn.
A bit of a strong shoe.
Strong.
Also, note he is standing on the IKEA Virgil rug,
Yeah.
which I hadn't noticed until just this
No, I haven't
moment.
noticed. 400 quid, which is just like
From IKEA.
from IKEA. It's
Or-
like, nah.
Is it IKEA or IKEA?
Depends where you live. Doesn't it?
I suppose I don't live in Sweden. But how do the Swedes say IKEA?
Do you want me to ask one?
Yeah, please
What,
do.
right this minute?
Right this minute. Right, okay. We have got SB Collector or Chris Robinson with the panda pigeons in the background, but it's trying out a new Jeff Staple pigeon bed, which I just thought because a dog was on it, that was all that.
I'd see me trash that bed.
Oh yeah, that bed
Like,
wouldn't.
Minutes.
This would not last in our house
No.
at all. Sneak Illuminati with a great picture here, captured by Leventicia photos of the UNC colorway.
Gosh, what you ordered. Sorry.
SJ, stay with us. Stay with us, people. Elvis killed Kennedy, apparently. Now, I love these Huff Dunks. I love the use of tie-dye on these. I was reading about these at some point in the last week or so. I love that it's tie-dye, and so therefore San Francisco.
Nice jeans as well.
Yeah. Nice turn-up, actually. Done very well. Like, that turn-up looks like it's pressed.
I think they're meant to be like that.
Okay.
They're nice.
I wish I could
Super
get mine
nice.
like that. Damo, Techers and Sneakers. Wore this to the pub last night. I still love these Nigel Sylvesters. I still regret not getting them and failing epically on those. Colorblind Kicks. Dunk orange label. These are just fire.
Just super nice, clean dunk,
L-
nice quality.
Yeah, you've got to love those. And then Matty Ayo 118 with the White Widows on.
Which I love.
These have some of the best suede, and also the lace. Like, there's just so many details on these 420s. It's just amazing. So many details, and look at those laces. It's just a great picture. And let's have a look at the others. There you go, the insoles. And there you go.
Yeah, just super cool.
Yeah, so boom.
Super cool.
Shout out to you, Matty. It wouldn't be a Sunday night stream without Andy, but with the Chinatown Market Puma Future Rider collab. Now, I like these because these have got that retro feel to them. They look really good. Also, where are those pants from? They're nice.
That sounds weird.
I know. Where are those strides from?
It sounds weird only because we're in the UK.
I know. Sorry,
When-
I have to drift between UK speak and US speak. Because I travel so much, I forget. Anyway, I really like those. Shout out, congratulations, Annex boys. Well done for getting up to welcome. I love the way they do their drops, by the way, in the Frenzy app,
Yeah.
where they literally geofence a very small location, which I'm really, really impressed with. So, fire boom for you. Genuine
So
collector,
nice. Yeah.
which I really like.
And also, I just like the way you've done the picture.
Yeah.
Well. Super nice.
Tony Diamonds, he didn't need to get the re-release of the plums.
Because he's got the original.
He's got the originals. So shout out to you, Anthony. Also, love those laces.
Yeah, lace is nice.
Nate, this guy has an amazing dunk collection, so I'm glad that he got them.
Yeah.
Sneaker Annex, just shout out for your latest video. So yeah, go watch it, everyone. I think you're going to see a bit of... Oh, we got that thing going on again, people. That happened last week. I have preloaded all of these. Mattieo got these as well. Awesome. You're going to see a lot of these people. Did a double... I pressed the button too quickly. We have got everyone. Mike knows best. Now, this is a lovely blazer. It's that Cactus Plant Flea Market one that we didn't get, SJ.
Yeah, I really like these. I know they're a bit bonkers. You kind of look like you've got Fozzie Bear feet, but I love them.
You love them.
Yeah. Love a bit of Fozzie Bear.
You love a bit of Fozzie Bear?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Oh, I don't know why it's doing this, everyone.
It's because you've got too many tabs open.
And there we go. Just to show that a real person in a real situation. There we go.
Those pants from top.
Okay.
There you go.
Don't have to look there.
There you go.
GC Kicks with the Rookie of the Year Air Jordan 1s, which I really like, blended with Woo socks from Stance.
They're nice socks.
And they are very good socks. And actually looking at them, yeah, they're working really well. Match the colours nicely.
That is a good combo.
Strong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what we need. We need a strong on the
Alvin
soundboard.
thinks the Strange Loves are overrated. They were overrated. They're overrated, hyped into an inch of their life.
I wonder though if they're going to be one of those dunks that holds their value, like the Three Little Bears or something, which or indeed the I can't remember. Brain having a moment then. Also, imagine that dunk low reworked as a high.
It really works as a high.
It does, doesn't it?
It's really nice, yeah.
It's really strong. So if you're not following SB_set, go and do it. Amazing artist, amazing digital artist there. Oh, this bloody thing. I preloaded all of these people. I did. I wanted to show this.
Oh
Look,
it's my AF1.
it is. I've never seen anybody else with them.
No.
So Fabio Fabregas.
There you go.
Fabregas, as in the footballer. Boom.
They are an epic sneaker.
So we've got Wario, Misery Loves Me.
In the Truckets.
Which
we actually haven't spoken about. I'd forgotten we even unboxed them.
Yeah, we did unbox them.
Yeah.
We didn't bring out what we unboxed this week.
I've completely forgotten about that.
SMO Stag. I just like these pictures.
With the ray guns.
Yeah, with the ray guns.
Nice beanie.
It's a good fit.
Yeah.
Boom. Here we go. Irvine, England. I just like the picture in the light. Jordan 1s. What's not to like? What's not to like, everyone? Here we go. Come on, keep the energy up. Mattieo, look at those.
In shadows.
He's a great dunk collector. And then Jay Dolan, nice pickups.
With the
Spectrums there. This is what I'm thinking about.
And a spaniel.
And a spaniel. And you can't go wrong with a spaniel, is all I'm going to say. Although dangerous with new shoes. Very dangerous.
Particularly when wet.
And these dunks were really good.
Yeah.
East Coast.
Yeah, you haven't worn yours for a while, have you?
No.
I really like them.
Boom. Got both of these. The Rivals pack. We've got then the Turbine. Look at these blazers. SB Blazer Tricksters.
They're so nice.
So good. Such a good shoe. I think there's going to be a lot of Fire Blazers out this year as well. I've just got a feeling.
Sorry, the dog just sighed.
Did the dog sigh?
Yeah, he did.
Toxic.
In the breads.
Yeah.
The tuxedo dunks.
The tuxedo
as I call
dunks.
them.
There, I wear these out when I should be wearing tuxedo. No one seems to mind.
No one notices, really,
No,
do they?
they don't. Nick C. Chopped in half. Look at these. With those shadows again.
The greatest one.
JD there, yeah. Andy coming in strong with some Chinatown again. Notice how there's change of... Oh, no. Different colourway. You've got both, haven't you? Because we had sort of grey ones on earlier. Fire in the basement. Lace swap on these. Those fat laces. Now, these are different to the laces that you got. These work really well, Jay Dolan. Nice. Good lace swap. Powerful.
Yeah, I like this one too. We still haven't done a proper comparison with your Cinco de Mayos.
Oh, no, we haven't. We should do that.
We'll do it. Your machine's just died. No, it has. It had no power.
Okay, so we're going to, SJ, get back on the chat. Yeah, just, there we go. And then we've got Morgan Tonelli. Look at these. The Truckets do look really, really good on foot, everyone.
They do look good on foot.
I'm honestly going to speed up now. Jay Dolan again. We all know that I'm loving an AF2 at the moment. I also love the socks combo. Like those tie-dye socks work really, really well with those.
Yeah.
And then Tom Irwin. This was his entry to get those Jordan 1s. I just really like this. Look at that. Boom.
That's kind of cool.
That's very cool. And then Lee Robbo. Look at these bad boys. Just dunks. Dunks for life, everyone.
Just
It's just pasta.
No one gets these references.
I know they don't. Thank you, everyone. So that was a bit of a long stream for us tonight, I think. How long have we been going for?
It's now 9:10.
Oh, wow. So I just want to say to everyone, thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for putting up with all of the audio issues that we had to begin with. Is SJ's audio now good? I suspect it is. I think
So.
Leroy, I'm going to put you into a very special list of people so that you can say whatever you want in the stream. Same with you, Strix. I'll have a word with that bot again, and we will definitely get that sorted for next week. I'd sorted out a lot of it this week, so we didn't get quite so aggressive with everyone, at least our regulars. And as you come around here more regularly, I just drop you in a list so that you can pretty much say whatever you want. So yeah, all that's left for me to really say is thanks a lot, everyone. If you're still around here and you're watching this on catch up, or you're watching it live and you haven't subscribed, don't forget to do that. It's somewhere down there, I think, somewhere down there. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up. Thank you, everyone. And yeah, it's we'll be back next week. Next week you'll be here with me.
Yeah,
and
I think
so. You'll note as well, we've got the 2 microphones here. This is the first part of our setting up for the podcast, which I've talked about a lot. We are going to do some further testing in the week. I'm going to kind of talk to SJ. I'm going to kind of interview her, kind of. More don't think of it as an interview. It's a conversation, but it starts off with it's because you're coming on the stream. So Sneakers and Stories will probably get its first dummy episode next week as we figure out what that's like, and then expect people. I will be dropping you DMs in your inbox on Instagram if we follow you or if we're connected, because I'd love to hear what you have to say, and it's more of a casual chat. And so we'll just talk to you on Skype and record it, and then that's kind of podcasty, isn't it? Podcasty, because the video will still go on YouTube as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
There we go.
And then it'll go on all major podcasting platforms.
There we go.
So as I say every week, don't forget to be nice to yourselves. In the end, these are only sneakers, as SJ reminds me every time I get worked up.
Remind you, having you shouting your head off at me.
Where do we live? I don't know where we live, is generally what happens. So yeah, all that's left to say is have a great week.
Have a good week.
And thank
no
you.
This week, is there?
Well,
I'm aware of that I'm going in for.
Not that I'm going in for, although there's those AF1s. And I'm still debating those Spectrums. So, well, not debate. I am going to get them. It's just when and where.
I'm greasy.
So, yeah, all that's left for me to say, everyone, is good night and thank you and goodbye.
On behalf of the flight crew, thank you for flying with us and have a pleasant stay.